Now with your Storm Team weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. So are we going to be dipping down in temperatures?
Yeah, we got a cold front coming that's going to make things a lot chillier. We've been fortunate. We had good weather for the first weekend of rodeo. We've had good weather for most of this week. And now it's about to get cold because it's February, it's rodeo season, this always happens. You can't ever have anything that ends up being beautiful weather for a good 3-week stretch when you're in the middle of February here in the Concho Valley. And that is not this year is not the exception is what I'm meaning to say here. Look at the time lapse. We had plenty of clouds out there today. It kind of cleared out as we got into the evening, plenty of sunshine. Then you saw these storms firing off to the west. We haven't had any reaches here in San Angelo just yet, but there are a few showing up on radar, and there is the potential for some tonight. It will be cooler tomorrow behind a weak cold front that kind of comes through today. It's pretty much a dry line. It's going to dry us out, and that will allow temperatures to be cooler as we go into tomorrow. And then the cold air that's sitting to our north will come in time for Friday, and by that time, we'll be looking at the potential even for some wintry mix as we head into the weekend. This is the cold air I'm talking about. All this blue on the map up here near Oklahoma, that's temperatures in the 30s. We're in the 60s here in the Concho Valley and across most of the state, although in East Texas they're still in the 70s, and here in the Concho Valley we're dealing with those mid-60s. 67 in Ballinger, 65 right now in Eden, and in Fort McCavitt. Ozona, you're checking in at 64. In Sterling City, you're sitting at 68 degrees. The dew points, they're also in the 60s, so it is humid outside, and it is possible we may see some patchy fog tonight briefly before that dry air reaches. With these winds still blowing out of the south at 15 to 20 miles per hour, though, likely won't happen because the winds will keep stirring up the moisture, and so it's just going to feel humid. It's going to feel breezy, at least until this thing passes. And there is the potential for a few showers and even thunderstorms. We've got some on the radar right now over here towards Sterling City. Getting in on some good showers now in northern Sterling County. Actually produced some lightning briefly there near the wind farms north of 158. That's pulling off to the northeast over towards Abilene and portions of Nolan County. But you can see this next line of moisture sitting over here just north of Del Rio. That is expected to push off to the northeast and kind of move over our southeastern counties. That's where you got the best chance for some showers and thunderstorms as we go through the rest of the night. There's clear air back behind it, though. That's a lot of dry air in the mid-levels that you see on water vapor. And that's going to move through behind all of this, and that's going to lead to a drier start to your morning with that weak Pacific cold front moving in after the dry line, which was firing the storms right now. And then all of that grabs the grabs all that cold air near Oklahoma and pushes a stronger cold front our way as we go through the day tomorrow. Ahead of it, the potential for severe weather does exist, although the best shot of any of it is off to our northeast, but it's still a marginal risk from Brady down towards Mason. And any sort of thunderstorm that could fire tonight, maybe tap into a little bit more of that instability. We'll be capable of maybe some hail up to Nichols, some 60-mile-per-hour winds, heavy rain, some lightning, and maybe some street and arroyo flooding. Now, as that dry line approaches, I expect a few more thunderstorms to try to fire. I think Futurecast here overdoing it just too much to the west. I think the best shot's going to be to the east as we go through the night tonight, and then that drier air comes in. We start off the morning in the 40s and the lower 50s. Then the next front arrives, the stronger front, as we go through the later portions of tomorrow, and that's when the cold air arrives going into Friday, and behind it lots of clouds, some moisture. We could be talking about a few snow flurries, maybe some sleet pellets as we head into Friday, especially off to our southeast. That's where the models are picking up on it just a little bit more there near Brady. The big question is going to be, will the moisture be around when the cold air gets here? We'll be watching it very closely. However, it's going to feel cold all day Friday. Feel like temperatures in the 30s. You're going to want that jacket. And then again, that potential maybe for some of that sleet and freezing rain, snow mix as we go into Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll be keeping a very close eye on it. Tonight, down to 47, mainly cloudy. Some thunderstorms still possible, about a 40% chance of it. Thursday up to 61, mostly sunny. It will be a blustery day with a 20% chance of showers and winds out of the north at 15 to 25, gusting to 30 miles per hour. And as you take a look at that extended forecasts, this week of rodeo is going to be colder, 40s Friday and Saturday. That chance of rain and snow mix Friday night into Saturday. Again, the best shot's going to be in the hill country. That's where I think some of this air will just get stuck up in the terrain. And also, if you live maybe north of here over towards Coke County and towards Sterling County, you may see a little bit more of that chance as well, just because the colder air is going to be there a little bit longer. Then we're in the 60s Sunday and Monday. A stronger chance of thunderstorms coming in Monday and Tuesday. And temperatures going back up into the 70s, Mariah. So a brief shot of cold air. It's normal in February. It's normal close to Valentine's Day. We're a week out.
That's true.
It happens.
Yeah.
We can't keep the weather nice forever, but at least it's short-lived.
Yeah, at least we have some days that are really, really nice.
Oh, yeah.
So. All right, thanks, Josh. And speaking of the rodeo, coming up on KSAN, a lot of water is used during the month of February each year.